Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kyle Lowry remains all hustle. He said if you come to a game and you bring your son and you guys are sitting in the nosebleeds, I want your son to say whoever number 7 has played his hardest. And he might only see me one time, but that one time, I'll be playing like it's my last. Kevin?
Wow, David, he is a gamer, no doubt. DA, we appreciate the report. So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Herro and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with O'Neal. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Reed. And it's Noel in at the point. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Butler. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. McDaniels passes to Noel. Towns against O'Neal. Passes it to Noel. 4 on the clock. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
O'Neal a screen on Edwards. Herro from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Noel passes to Reed. The dish to Edwards. Pass to Noel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Traps in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And that one is good.
But Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Edwards. This game he had 28 points. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Herro finds Adebayo. Used the screen and took it all the way.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus. Makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
It's his first trip to the line.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And he sinks the second. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Butler kicks to O'Neal. Trying to get open is Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Down low, Towns. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Herro. Over Edwards. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Lets it fly. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Miami trailing. Herro with it. Picked up by Edwards. And there's the pass to Lowry. Adebayo down low. Puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup. Adebayo's got 5.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Butler against Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards.
Wow. Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Boy, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Edwards. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurt Savini's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Max Strus comes in for Royce O'Neal. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Herro. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Kyle Lowry.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Butler driving to the basket. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Noel. Last time 14 points for him. Pass to Towns. Over Butler. That misses off the backboard. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Heat knocking down the tray.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Oladipo misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
LeVert kicks to Anderson. Towns sets the pick for Anderson. LeVert from outside. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Gobert, and that's good.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Timeout called, the Heat. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Diallo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jerome comes in for Noel. Here's Diallo. Oh!
Well, good recognition there. Karis LeVert seizes the opportunity to get the steal and get out in transition.
McConnell scanning the floor. Martin dishes to Oladipo. Outside for Martin. McConnell passes to Martin. Good ball movement here by Miami. The Heat need to get a shot off. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's the screen to the middle. Gobert can't hit.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
Here's McConnell. He kicks it to Martin. Spins. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Victor Oladipo staying in control there. Use the pump fake to get that defender committed, and boom, you get yourself an opportunity.
He hits the second from the line. Minnesota in the lead. Jerome passes to Anderson. Lets it go from 14. And it's Miami with the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McConnell with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Outside, Martin. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the second free throw, good. Now LeVert. 3-pointer.
Now, Victor Oladipo is a dependable two-way player. We know he's a great scorer, playing on the defensive end as well.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Anthony Edwards. Diallo out there with Towns. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Towns after Tyler Herro's miss. Here's Edwards. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Just 5 on the clock. There's Herro with the 3. That shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. 2 teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And that one drops. Herro's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Diallo. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
O'Neal's checked in for Miami. Herro passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Edwards kicks to Reid. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Lowry passes to Herro. Adebayo with a screen on Edwards. Passes to O'Neal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Now, Herro 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Edwards looking it over, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Edwards with the stuff.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Heat also with the sub. Butler's checked in. Second shot opportunity. Reed with the block. They recover it. And Adebayo throws it down. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Noel passes to Diallo. There's a screen from the stripe. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Shots good from Butler.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Noel. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Well, this ability of Karl-Anthony Towns to knock down threes makes him even more dangerous on the post. He's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns. LeVert's checked in for Diallo. And it's Ty Jerome in for Noel. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always the guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Here's Jerome. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry dishes to O'Neal. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Jerome.
2 minutes.
There's the pass to LeVert. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Towns. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Going to be a fantastic weekend. Here's McDaniels, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And McDaniels drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound, Minnesota. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Loads it up for Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
50 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Gobert. Over Yurtsevin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Butler, he's checked in for Adebayo. Now, here's Butler. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's McConnell. And it's Butler missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. McDaniels finds LeVert. Gobert with a screen on Oladipo. Gobert, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
You look at the explosiveness in this field. These guys put up highlights on a nightly basis.
And they love to top one another, whether it's in games or in this contest. Moving back to our game, Karl Anthony Towns, the man of the first half.
He's really on a roll, isn't he? Once a guy gets in rhythm, it can be hard to shake him out of it. We'll see what the defense has planned for him in the second half.
So far, it seems like they're just hoping he'll run out of steam. Not a great strategy if you ask anyone. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. At the guard spots, Lowry and Herro. O'Neal is out there with Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Outside, Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Shakes him. It's Herro with the drive.
More than a great jump shooter, Herro is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Kicks it out to Herro. Trying to get open is Butler. And Herro the bucket on the assist by Butler. Herro's got 10 points in the game. Edwards against Butler. Edwards drawing the double team. Poked loose and stolen by Butler. Here's Adebayo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Anthony Edwards.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And Adebayo drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Edwards passes to Towns over O'Neal. And it's Towns missing. The Heat leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
There's Noel. And the shot goes in. Noel's got his first bucket of the night. And the Heat call time here. Minnesota making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Max Strus is checked in for Miami. O'Neal a screen on Edwards. Inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Herro. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Edwards passes to Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Noel passes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. A fadeaway, and with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 1 and a bucket from Reed.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Strus, no good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here's Diallo, defended by Strus. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Herro against Diallo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And there's that vertical of Herro. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And he dunks it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Reed kicks to Edwards. Pass to Noel. Lock at 6. Over Adebayo. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Noel. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Adebayo with the screen on Diallo. And a wide open look for Herro. Hands it from downtown. Herro's got 17.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. LeVert's checked in for Edwards. And it's Ty Jerome in for Noel. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Royce O'Neal. Oladipo, he's checked in for Herro. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Kyle Lowry. Anderson passes to LeVert. Here's Jerome. He's covered by McConnell. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jerome. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
He'd have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And Oladipo. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Oladipo against LeVert. Over Oladipo. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat leading by 4. To the inside. Yurtseven. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by McConnell. LeVert against Oladipo. A crossover, and it's LeVert missing.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Yurtseven's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
LeVert the pass to Gobert. Passes it to Jerome. LeVert from outside. And it's Strus with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Diallo. And it's Noel in for Ty Jerome. And Miami also making a switch. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. Here's Noel. Gobert the screen. Noel passes to Gobert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gobert's got 7 points in the game.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Naz Reid. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Anderson passes to Noel. Kicks it to McDaniels. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miami now. They're on a 17-6 run. The kick outside to Butler. Drops in the layup for 2. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's McDaniels. A 3 from Anderson, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
That one misses.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Reed is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Towns. Reed kicks to Edwards. Back to Reed. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Stripped it away. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler with the ball.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Edwards, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Right side Herro. To the paint, Adebayo. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Reed. Offensive rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They get it back. Shot's good by Herro. Herro's got 19 points.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Minnesota calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Lowry brings the double. Noel passes to Edwards. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Herro passes to Adebayo. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Thursday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Noel, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here is Lowry. D right on him. O'Neal kicks to Lowry. Kicks it out to Herro. 2 on the clock. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Heat lead by 16.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the basket is good.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, "This is where mistakes can kill us." This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Oh, flashy play by Herro off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Outside, Towns. Here's McDaniels. Good, and his assist goes to Towns.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Outside, Herro. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Noel. Now recovering. Reed kicks to McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Herro, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Noel passes to Edwards. Now Towns. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 21 in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Herro kicks to Butler. And McDaniels with the block. Out to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. The second chance effort. Count that one. McDaniels got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Adebayo the screen. Herro passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the quickness of Adebayo is evident, especially when he's using it there on the drive.
Butler against Edwards. Outside runner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Second team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Lowry passes to O'Neal. The kick out to Oladipo. Into the lane. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Tyler Herro. He's checked in for Miami.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Oladipo, the pass to Herro. And he converts the layup. And now it's 27 points for Tyler Herro.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Show me the spirit, fans. Loudest in the arena gets a free t-shirt. Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota.
109 left in the 4th. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Herro. Takes it off the glass. Herro's got 29 in the game.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Heat.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice they're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this guy is a gamer. Herro embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking the shot.
And Herro drops them both. So it's the Timberwolves now. 17-point game. Diallo has the open look. No good again that time. Here's Butler. Count it.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Just trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning. You know, that's what it's all about. My teammates got my back like I got theirs. So we're just going out there and trying to do our thing.
It was very visible there down the stretch. You looked like yourselves and got the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Doris Burke.